up and hear me neighbor. 60,000 people strong, and the vibes is never wrong. We are beauty, we are power. We are
Good morning and welcome back to Good Morning Tobago. Now, we start off this morning's discussions by talking about all that's happening with the Tobago Republic Day celebrations. And to have that conversation with me this morning, I have the privilege of sitting in studio with the Permanent Secretary for CAST, Mr. Earland Kent, as well as Mrs. Alezmoy McKenzie. Good morning and welcome. You are the Corporate Communications Officer over there at CAST, right? Right. Good morning and welcome. Thank you guys for coming on with us this morning and kind of giving us a bit of a rundown on what we can see happening tomorrow. Permanent Secretary, Mr. Kent, tell us, what are some of the big picture items that we can see happening tomorrow, and then maybe about the route that we are going to see the parade being traversed on.
Okay, so let me start off by saying that Republic Day is a big ticket item for East Tobago. I mean, I recall while I was a child, the excitement and buzz to see the police officers, fire officers marching through the streets of Roxborough. So this has been happening for years, all right? We had a lull at some point in time, and when Minister Ayanna Webster Roy came into office, she, being a Roxborough girl herself, insisted that Republic Day Parade comes back to Roxborough. So it's back and has been running for a number of years since she has taken office. Now, the parade will take the route from Lamy Road in Argyle, right up to Prince Street in Roxborough, and then for the breakout, we'll go back to Sid Gray Stadium. We have 12 detachments on parade, including police, fires, prisons, the Crusaders, a number of youth organizations as well. And after the parade, I'll probably leave that for Corporate Communications Officer. We'll deal with the awards ceremony and reception.
But before that, let us know, what time is the parade going to be starting? Is it going to be starting promptly? Where should persons be, along that route to really enjoy the parade? Where is the best view?
All right, so we start promptly at 9 a.m. The parade forms up at 8:45 at Lamy Road, and we have all assurances from our coordinators that we are beginning promptly at 9 a.m. We are also asking persons to line the streets, the routes, along with their children for the distribution of tokens and paraphernalia, little flags and everything to cheer on the band at the parade as they traverse the streets of Roxborough. So we are asking persons to line the routes from as early as 8 a.m. for that distribution, and the parade marches off at 9 a.m. promptly. And as PS said, we head up to East, up to Prince Street, and back down to Sid Gray, where we break out.
Excellent. And as you would have indicated before, tell us about some of the prizes that would be distributed there.
All right. So following the route march, we have the annual Republic Day Awards ceremony and reception. This is being held at the Delaford Community Center. The objective of this program is really to highlight, to honor, to appreciate the work of outstanding individuals and groups that live, reside, operate in Tobago East.
Okay.
So we have 5 distinguished categories in which persons were selected to be awarded. We have the Entrepreneur of the Year, Most Impactful Youth Organization, Most Impactful Community Organization. We have Most Outstanding Sports Personality, male and female, and we have the Minister's Special Selection for the Minister's Spirit Award, and that was a selection made by our Honorable Minister Ayanna Webster Roy. So we have these categories where persons are expected to be awarded for their noteworthy contribution to nation building.
Okay, and what time does that ceremony begin? We know that there's a limited capacity there.
Oh yeah,
at
this
that
is an
community center, so that's
invite-only event, and it immediately follows the route march. So as soon as we break out, we journey to Delaford Community Center for the reception.
all right. Excellent. And Mr. Kent, we know that persons look forward to the night in Roxborough, as you know, we have the celebration there. Do you guys have any part to play in that one?
No, not really. That fall under the auspices of the Tobago House of Assembly, so they organize that. Really impactful cultural show, and
Right.
of course culminates with the fireworks. in
Right,
Roxborough.
excellent. And I guess we're gonna see you there having a time in the fireworks as well after all that hard work in the morning, right? But we do look forward to that, specifically, you know, the award of outstanding individuals in Tobago East. You know, persons might be wondering, so what's going on with us down here in the West? But, you know, you have highlighted a number of outstanding persons who are going to be celebrated. Why is it important for even persons from, you know, on the western end of the island to come up early tomorrow and celebrate with everyone?
Well, I would say traditionally, Republic Day in Tobago is known as Roxborough Day. I mean, all roads lead to Roxborough on that day. So we are inviting persons not just from the east, we are inviting all persons from across the north side, west, to come up to Roxborough for what is another massive, exciting celebration of 48 years of being a Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. We have exciting displays. We have these demonstrations and displays of our culture. We have impressive displays from our military personnel and those persons that will be on parade. So it's something that you don't want to miss. It's something that caters to the entire family. So we are asking persons to come on out to experience this and celebrate with us.
All right, and after the parade has concluded and individuals have gone to the award ceremony in Delaford, is there anything else that will be happening down at the Sid Gray complex for persons to enjoy there?
Well, no formal activity at the Sidgray complex, but we know it's another harvest, so to speak, in Roxborough.
Okay.
All right. So Renaissance, the new housing development there, they usually will have their harvest celebrated there. So the break between the parade and the cultural show and fireworks, people will normally do the normal harvest trek within Renaissance.
Okay. Good to hear. And so when it comes to traffic going up to Roxborough tomorrow morning, can you tell us anything about that? Is there any designated, you know, setups for officers on the route to ensure that the traffic runs smoothly going up in the morning?
Well, yes, we have a committee that assists with planning the whole route march celebration, and the police forms an integral part of that, and they will be out along the route to control traffic. We know usually it's traffic jam, so people from the west and lower areas in the east try to get in early as possible, because the route for the parade on the main street will be blocked off during the period of the parade. Okay. So there are alternative routes through the back in the estate, Cocoa Estate, that would be used. But the police would be there to direct people as far as possible. And we know it usually, all right, stiff traffic to go into Roxborough.
Exactly.
So we're urging people to move early.
Right, and what about parking, you know, during that time? Are there designated areas for individuals to park while they go and enjoy the parade?
Yes, people usually park along the side streets in Renaissance, as well as along the Cameron Canal Road, which is leading to the waterfall, as well as the Bloody Bay Road leading to Roxborough Sec, police station, hospital. In that area, people usually park in those areas. And there are some open spaces as well throughout Roxborough that people utilize.
Okay. So there are particular areas we can't expect to get our vehicles wrecked or anything like that in Roxborough tomorrow morning, right? But we look forward to the celebration and even that type of harvest vibe that happens in Roxborough tomorrow. Hopefully we find somebody else to go by and just enjoy the Republic Day celebration. Again, it's for the whole of Tobago to come out and support and to enjoy. What are some of the paraphernalia we can see being distributed early in the morning? Do we have T-shirts? Do we have flags? What are we going to see?
We don't have T-shirts, but we definitely have flags. We have other Trinidad and Tobago themed red, white, and black paraphernalia. We are also distributing water, juice, snacks to children that are along the route. But this would only be for the period 8 a.m. to the start of the parade. So this is why we are urging persons to come out early so that we can have a smooth distribution and then we go on to the parade.
Right. Okay. And so no umbrellas being distributed.
No umbrellas.
Just joking. But we thank you guys for all the effort and that you've made to see this thing through, and we hope that it is a success tomorrow. We're gonna take a quick break right here, and we'll be back real soon, right after this.